Hi, Saman. How
Hey,
are you?
hey, Meral. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Happy belated Eid Mubarak. I
Yeah,
said like
you
a
too,
hundred
Eid
wishes
Mubarak.
together. Yeah.
You're saying belated, but like honestly, I'm not even joking. Tomorrow I have a supposedly Eid Dawat happening in my house. Like some of my cousins are like coming over,
Oh,
so it's never belated. I think Eid just like continues on.
yeah. It's never belated. I mean, I have a Eid party tomorrow as well, like with some of my work friends. And it's like four people, but it's still like Eid
Mhm.
themed. So yeah. How is your Eid
Right.
in general?
Um, Eid was a lot more like I would say it was just like not the same as like Eids previously because because of the lockdown and everything and like because of the news and stuff, so we didn't really do anything like out there. Just had
Yeah.
like relatives come over like the first day, and yeah, and now like again on Thursday we're gonna have some relatives come over.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was it. Pretty chill, low key Eid. What about you? How was your Eid?
I'm pretty low in, like, I mean, it was pretty low key. It was very chill as well. I think we met my relatives just once because we had
Mhm.
relatives over from like the other side of KSA. Like obviously the travel ban is still pretty much there.
Right.
And what else? We met like four family friends.
Mhm.
So that was
Nice.
nice. That was fun.
Now that like Ramadan has like ended and everything, what is the one thing that you think you miss the most?
Okay, so 110%. I miss the routine. Like I basically miss like, staying up at night and like and
Hmm.
doing things and knowing that no one's gonna judge you for it. Like before, if I posted something at like 3 a.m., like, oh, I'm watching, like I don't know, Captain America or Falcon and the Winter Soldier, people would be like, it's 3 a.m., go to sleep, you teacher. But now like it's understandable because oh, we're all awake. The world is awake right now, so it's completely okay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, what about you? What would
Yeah.
you
I
what
agree
would
with you. I miss the routine as well. Like, just being able to stay up till like Fajr time and like, do like whatever you want and then sleep in till like, 2 p.m. or something.
yeah,
And people normalize that completely. So yeah, I do miss that a lot. And obviously one of my favorite things, a ruafza, I miss that. Like I
yeah,
know it hasn't disappeared after Ramadan, but like I miss it.
it has not. Rovza is right
Yeah,
over
I can't
here.
believe you're drinking ruafza.
Yeah.
Isn't it like a sin or like illegal to drink it after Ramadan?
No, I mean, I woke up today and all I wanted to do was have Rovza with milk. And
Mm.
so that's what I'm having today. I'm not having any caffeine. I'm just having Rovza and milk because I did not
Oh,
have
that's
it
really
throughout
nice.
Ramadan. I only
You
had it with
didn't have
water.
it throughout Ramadan?
No, we only had it with like water because that's how my family does it. And like
Mm.
we didn't have Rovza
Nope.
for like most of Ramadan because my mom was like, no sugars. But that didn't stop you from
Mm.
having like 8 chocolates a day. Cause yeah.
Oh my God, like I know this is like controversial, but like in my opinion, people that drink rosa with water should be punished. It is like a travesty that like you would mix it with water. I think it is only meant to be mixed with milk. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Honestly, I agree.
Okay, thank you.
Nothing beats Rovza with milk.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah. But
Yeah.
how did you spend your time? I mean, I'm assuming because you were also in lockdown. What else did you do during Eid?
Seriously, like honestly nothing. Like I was literally just in my house. Like, I went for walks and stuff with my family, with my parents.
Yeah.
I guess I've become that old that I chill with my parents and go on walks around the lake and stuff. But like yeah, nothing. Like honestly, it was just like a very low key, like mostly like in the house and just like once at my cousin's place, but that was it.
Yeah.
What do you call it? And then also like I spent like time editing our part one episode for the
Right.
podcast. That was a lot of fun because our part one was just like a accumulation of everything we did during the month of Ramadan. Like, besides the regular Ramadan like duties, like prayers and everything, besides that, we watched a lot of Netflix. And like also like I love watching like lighthearted comedies during like Ramadan, like Veep, which
Yeah.
was like super funny. And then like also we watched Soul, which was like cute and introspective, and it was nice. On the heavier side, I did watch Seaspiracy, the documentary, which I recommend to
Yeah.
everyone that watches this, because like it is eye-opening. Like it
It
was so
is. It
good.
is. It's really good.
um yeah. What about you? How did you feel about like the part one? Did you think we like summed up our month pretty well? I think we
I
did.
think we did. Yeah, I think we did a really good job. Like, part of me was just like, this is like a salad of everything you and I would like normally want to talk about anyway. So it was great.
Hmm.
We didn't actually like, I found it super fun because we weren't going into the intricate details of like every single thing that we talked about. It was just like a gloss over of everything that we really liked. So I really liked part one. But
Yeah.
for those of you who may not know, like, part one was posted on the 18th of May, of our season finale. And even though there wasn't going to be a part two, this was supposed to be the finale. We posted a part two because we wanted to talk about what was going on in the world currently, in Palestine. So yeah, how was that for you as well? Like, someone, I know you did like a lot of research because you built like a whole timeline for everything that was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah. Um Honestly, like part two, when I was making the timeline, I only made it for like 2021, like even though like atrocities have been taking place in 2014 and 2016, and like like throughout our lives, like honestly, like I don't think I can remember any era of my like life or whatever, any decade where I can be like, oh yeah, no, everything was chill,
Mm.
in Palestine. Like I cannot think of anything like that. So like yeah, anyways, so I did it for 2021. Like I made a whole timeline, and researching it, I'm not even joking, it was so hard. It was so painful to do it, like because obviously like I would see a lot of like images and like videos and like those kind of things. And it was just so sad to think that like, okay, yeah, I'm hurting so much just watching something, imagine living in it.
Yeah.
So like yeah, that's the thing that kept me going, like that kept me like to like continue researching and form this timeline. So like it'll be easier for like if somebody asks us, oh, like what is actually happening, like, oh, this is too complex, I don't understand what's going on or whatever. So at least like I can show them, or like I can say it verbally, like, oh, this is actually what's happening.
Yeah.
This is when it started, at least of this year, and this is what is like happening, like that's it, like this is what's occurring. Like you just got to understand why it's not actually complex, and how unfair and biased one side is, and like what they're portraying and like whatever. So like yeah, I just wanted to have that. I also like the timeline that I made like in my notes, I like sent it to my sister because like she lives in Canada, like I and people ask her questions, like so like I wanted other people to have it too, so they can like answer these questions.
Yeah.
And then same when I was like searching up like the terminology that I kept hearing, like I just wanted to make sure everyone that's gonna be listening, like that's posting about it or like seeing it, at least like they will understand why these words are being used, like especially people that are on the fence of like some word, like, oh, like I don't want to say this word, it doesn't make sense. Well,
Mhm.
like I'll explain it to you, like, oh, this is why you can use it. So
Yeah.
like yeah, that's like that was my thought process behind it.
Yeah.
And yeah, my heart was really heavy while I was editing it, I swear, especially like in the end, the way we ended it, I honestly wanted to cry again. So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely did did cry a little afterwards as well because I mean I couldn't even get through the list, honestly.
Hmm.
For anyone who will be listening to it, you'll see what I'm talking about. So do
Hmm.
check it out. We uploaded it on the 19th, which is yesterday. So yeah. I mean, we're also gonna be posting like we're posting down like the links below for certain things that you could like look up, and like authentic resources that you could follow, or books or movies you could read or watch to sort of educate yourself
Hmm.
on what's been happening, just so that you know that it's not too complex a history. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's what I wanted to
Um,
say.
uh, Before we end, Meral, you want to read us like the latest statistics for
Yes,
the
I do.
19th?
I do. For the 19th, so this is the latest death toll that I have in Gaza. It's reached 219. So 63 children have been killed, 36 women have been killed, and there are 1,530 injuries on civilians now. So sorry, 1,530 civilians have been injured. So
Mhm.
that's not okay. One thing I do want to say though is that with every single fad, we do tend to stop posting about certain things. Let's not stop posting about Palestine. If you've been posting, at least post one post a day, just so that it stays in the algorithm, because some of our stories are being erased. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that it?
And also, like, do not stop praying for Palestine,
Yeah.
continue praying for it. Keep the people in your mind. Remember these names, remember like little kids that are being, I don't know, they're losing their lives and stuff. Like, just keep praying for Palestine. Yeah.
Yeah. Just pray for
All right.
Palestine, inshallah. All right,
Right.
take care.
You
Oh,
too.
before
All
we
right.
end,
Bye.
Saman,
Yes.
1 second.
Mhm.
Ramadan's over. What are you
Mhm.
drinking? Sorry.
I'm drinking coffee actually.
Oh, nice. I'm drinking roses and
In my
milk.
Tim Hortons cup, but it was homemade coffee.
Nice. Nice, nice. So yeah. All right.
Yeah.
See you
All right.
next
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.